Hi, I'm Katie Piercy, lead trainer for the K16 Bridge program, and I want to welcome you to our Student Success Solution webinar. In the next 20 minutes, we will be presenting key elements of our plan to make sure our partner colleges are compliant with the new regulations. The K16 Bridge program is part of the Lewis Center for Educational Research located in Apple Valley, California. Who or what is the Lewis Center for Educational Research? We are a group of teachers and school administrators who, 29 years ago, began to do some pretty unique things based around the core principle that we would simply do what is best for our children. In 1997, we formed a partnership with NASA to operate a 9-story, 1 million pound radio telescope for use by students around the world. We now control 2 such telescopes for NASA in the Goldstone Apple Valley Radio Telescope program of Gabbard. We also opened our first of 2 charter schools, as laboratory schools, to study the effectiveness of our programs. In other words, we are professional educators, working with real students every day in our public school classrooms. We are not a big corporation, we don't have stockholders, and the bottom line for us is not monetary, it is simply what it has always been. Is it good for children? We don't take our motto for Bridge lightly. K16 Bridge was built by teachers and tested by kids. That is as true today as it was 29 years ago. The K16 Bridge program was created by a group of educators after a chance meeting between a teacher and their former student who had failed to pursue their dream of higher education. The K16 Bridge program was designed to increase the number of students successfully transitioning to a post-secondary institution and completing a degree or certificate. The program, once fully implemented, creates a bridge that brings K-12 and post-secondary institutions together to work on a common goal of preparing students for the 21st century. Why are you partners and not customers? We are not a business, but a collaborative. We are student-driven. We provide online training, service, and support. We are willing to change, adjust, or accommodate in order to help the collaborative be more successful. On this slide, you will see some of the institutions, organizations, and colleges that are currently participating with the Lewis Center and K16 Bridge. For our data management system, it is our program that can be adapted to your current data management system, so there is no need to switch from what you are already using. We can also interface with your current electronic matriculation system. Our student success solution includes academic assessment strategies, which are culturally neutral, ADA compliant, and cannot be used to exclude students. We will provide counseling, advising, and instructional staff with the tools they need to carry out the mandates of the new student success system. We will be bringing on a longtime partner of the Lewis Center, the University of California, Riverside, to work with your institutional research department and feeder districts to provide the overall research that will drive the program. The 7 key student success requirements include initial orientation, initial assessment, abbreviated student education plan, counseling and advising, comprehensive student education plans, at-risk follow-up, and then other follow-ups.
Hi, my name is Michelle Harold. I'm a counselor at Serrano High School and have been a counselor for the last 6 years. I've had the opportunity to use the K16 Bridge program firsthand. The features, besides it being useful for students at the high school level, the features that make the K16 Bridge program best are that the site is customizable for the school's needs and the students' needs. It's very easy to use and navigate, and students are also able to access their educational plan whenever they need it, at home or when they're sitting with the counselor at the high school or community college level. Next, we're going to talk about the digital data pipeline, and David Kennelly is going to discuss this piece.
Thank you, Michelle. The digital data pipeline is the tool that allows us to connect for the first time high schools to the colleges in order to transfer information back and forth. The information that we transfer allows us to track students' progress through the matriculation process including whether they've applied for the school, whether they have completed their initial assessment, whether they've completed their ed plan, and whether they've completed their orientation. These are all components of the Student Success Act, and that this allows us for the first time, both at the high school and at the college level, to be able to see that these components have all been completed by the students. The high school counselors are able to see a report for each student and find out where they stand in the process, as well as from the college end. We also have created our digital ed plan, which we'll be showing shortly, which allows us to have the student prepared as they're entering into community college for the first time so that they know what they'll be completing in that first semester.
This is one example of the four-year high school ed plan, because our program is meant to be K through 16. We want our students to be educated and make choices that are based on their career assessments. So the high school counselor sits down with students in 9th grade and discusses what courses they should take in order to meet their career or educational goals for their future. And this is all, again, accessible to the student online through their My Mentor account. The counselor is allowed to lock it so that the student cannot change it without their permission, or the student may change it based on whatever the school needs. But it is a very useful tool for students and parents to connect and discuss the student's future educational or career goals. This is the full electronic educational plan. This is an example of what the plan looks like for the high school senior to create with their counselor. There are several pieces of information that the counselor has access to, again, in real time. And when they sit down with the student, can create their first semester in college to decide and make sure that it lines up with their career goals. Once the plan has been created, you can also click to view it in a PDF format so that the student has access to this, again, online when they're ready to register for classes. A lot of the information that we never had access to before is all contained within this document, such as their assessment score, their placement, their career goal, and many other pieces of information that are accessible online.
The preliminary ed plan also is available in a digital format. In addition to being online, we also are able to transmit it through the digital pipeline to the community college to be attached to the student's permanent record at the school. This way it's able to be accessed by both the high school counselors as well as by the college counselors as well. As we mentioned before, we have a student success checklist that is a part of the My Mentor system, where on a per student basis, we're able to see which students have linked their account to the college, which ones have applied, which ones have completed their assessment, which ones have successfully completed their orientation, as well as the preliminary and full ed plan. This allows kind of one-stop shopping by high school or even by student to determine which students are prepared and are ready to matriculate to the college.
Hi, this is Katie again. We believe by utilizing the new digital data pipeline, bridge lessons, and our new remediation programs, we will be able to identify and target at-risk students before they enter your college. We think the long-term success of your college to increase the number of students entering college ready requires a strong partnership driven by data with your feeder schools. We are also currently working with partner colleges to develop systems and programs that will keep an eye on students after they arrive on your campus to make sure they don't fall off the grid. One of the most important pieces in getting that student set up for success is an investigative major. We believe that for a student to be successful, you have to develop the 3 R's of relevance, relationships, and rigor before they arrive on campus. Maybe the most important of the 3 R's with the Y generation is relevance. We achieve this component through career exploration programs starting at the elementary level. Our key partner in this endeavor is Eureka. Eureka, the California Career Information System, is a nonprofit corporation which was incorporated in 1979. Eureka was founded through the volunteer efforts of community college and high school counselors. Eureka includes career exploration strategies, as well as career, college, programs of study, financial aid, job search, and entrepreneurship databases. Approximately 100 of California's community colleges use Eureka, in their career, counseling, and transfer centers, as well as in classroom instruction. So what do you get when you sign on with the K16 Bridge program? All of the technology mentioned in the presentation. This includes customizable education plans. Every student in your region from 5th grade on gets their own My Mentor account, and this includes Eureka. Full compliance with the Student Success Initiative, and tested long-term strategies to increasing student success. This was our quick overview of our plan to get our partner colleges compliant with SB 1456. If you are interested in knowing more, please contact Chris Piercy at cpiercy@k16bridge.org or visit our website at k16bridge.org and click on Contacts. We look forward to hearing from those of you interested in joining the collaborative. Thank you.